Good morning, friends. It is March 3rd, and today I'm doing a day in my life vlog of what I do the day a single or any music is released. Specifically, my single Bad Man was released today, and I'm going to take you along for what my day looks like. Honestly, it's going to be pretty normal. I have to do all of my normal stuff, and then I'm going to do some stuff to celebrate later on in the evening. So it's about 9 o'clock right now, almost 9 o'clock in the morning. I got a little bit of a late start because I don't have to go to class until 11:50 is when my first class starts. So I'm just about to eat breakfast, and then I'm going to do some social media stuff, post, remind everyone that my song came out today, all that fun stuff. And then I will work on some school stuff. So I will check in. I'll show you what I'm eating for breakfast. Then I'll check in again after I do all my posts and just let you know an update. So, good morning. Hello, welcome to the vlog. The breakfast this morning is cream of rice with strawberries and hard-boiled eggs. And I wish I was playing Nintendo Switch right now. Maybe soon. Hopefully soon. But yeah, this is the breakfast this morning. I have posted to all my socials. I've done Instagram and TikTok and YouTube and all the things. And I have sent the email I needed to send. My old boss asked me to write a letter of support for her since she was nominated for an award. So I sent her that email, and I will leave for school in about an hour. So for the next hour, what I really need to do is work on my midterm that is due tonight. Today is the last day of school before spring break, and I have a midterm that is due tonight. I would love to get it done before I go to class in the next hour, if I can. It is already mostly done. I just need to analyze a couple things. For this midterm, I had to write a 2-part Baroque reprise piece. Anyway, the only thing I need to do, I think it's done. I'm going to listen to it a couple more times, maybe fiddle with the notes a little bit. But what I really need to do is do an analysis of like, this is what this chord is, and this is what this chord is, and make sure it follows the proper progression of chords that he wants in it and all of that fun stuff. So I will do that. I will also double check the intervals between the notes to make sure there's nothing that is wrong with those. And I'm hoping I can get that done in an hour. And that's honestly what I'm mostly going to focus on during this time. I'm also going to eat some more food. I already ate breakfast, but because Fridays are always a weird day, so today's kind of a weird day in that I have a class that starts at 11:50. It gets out at 1:40. It gets out at 12:40, and I have a meeting that starts at 1. So I only have 20 minutes to walk across campus and eat. And normally it's eat while I walk. But today, since that's the only two things I'm doing, and I'm only going to take snacks for the in between, I'm going to try to essentially eat lunch just really early, and then take snacks that I can munch on during the walk. So that is the plan for right now. That's what I'm going to do. And I will check back probably as I'm like leaving and heading to the train station, because I'm not going to try to find a parking spot on campus today. I'm just going to take the train up to campus because that will make my life so much easier. I said I would check in once I was in my car, getting ready to head to the train station, and that is where I am, getting ready to go to school. I packed a sandwich for lunch and some snacks, so hopefully I will have time to eat that in between my class and my meeting. But I did get my midterm submitted. That's the word. I submitted my midterm. So after I go to choir, that's the only class I have today, and then my meeting, I'm done with like school stuff, and it's officially spring break, and I am so excited. So I'm gonna go. I will talk to you later. I might include some clips of the train. We'll see. We'll see how the day plays out. Okay, it is 4 p.m. I'm home from class and work and all the things I need to do. And since I turned in my midterm early, I don't have anything else to do for the rest of the day. So, not that I don't have plans, I just don't have any other school stuff. So currently, I'm waiting for Philo to get off work. You can see him in the background. And after he gets off work, we're gonna go thrifting to celebrate the release of Batman, and I'm really excited. But right now, I'm lounging on the couch and playing Breath of the Wild and just like so happy. Nothing can bring my vibe down. Today, the vibes are strong. I am happy. I took some video. I'm not sure how it looks. We'll see if I end up including it, but I took some video of me walking between my class and my meeting, eating my sandwich as it was snowing outside, which was interesting. It was so cold. And now it's like warm and sunny and bright, which is, you know, just the weather being weird and getting to springtime, we get such a mix. Anyway, currently, Breath of the Wild. Also, I'm eating some crackers as a snack, and then in a little bit, we're gonna go thrifting, and I'm so excited. I'm probably gonna go to the Savers that is close to my house and just find amazing things there, because there's always amazing things there. I apparently live in the right neighborhood for people donating good stuff to thrift stores. As I said, Breath of the Wild. I went to the Goron region so I can get some of the like stones. I'm gonna go find rocks to break so I can get diamonds and the ores and things like that, so I can sell it and make some money so I can buy some. I want to buy the Rito armor, so that's what I'm currently saving up for. Yeah, having a great time on my third replay of Breath of the Wild. I'm loving it, as always. So it is now like 9 o'clock. I haven't checked in for a number of hours because what happened was we went thrifting, and I'm going to show you everything I got in a second. And then we came home and did like a little charcuterie board. I did get a little bit of footage of that. And then I've been playing Breath of the Wild. So I figured I'd come into the bedroom so I can lay out all the stuff and show you what I got. I think this will be the easiest place. I think I'm just going to lay everything out, like, because I got a lot of clothes and like I got a dress. So I think it's going to be kind of hard to figure out how to show you what I got. So I think I'm just going to lay everything out on my bed and get clips of it. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do now, and then I'll come back and wrap up the vlog. But here is everything I got at the thrift store. Okay, starting with books, I got a replacement copy of Turtles All the Way Down by John Green because I had a copy and then I gave it to someone who was dealing with OCD and thought they could, you know, use this story and it would be helpful for them. Then I found this copy of The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse, and I was really psyched about that because I've heard a lot of really good things about this book, and I was so excited to find a secondhand copy. Then my husband got Relentless by R.A. Salvatore. I don't know anything about it. He picked it up, and then I got this old copy of an Anne McCaffrey book. I'm really psyched about this one. I love Anne McCaffrey, and I have not read the story, I haven't heard of it, so I'm excited to see what this one is all about. Next, we grabbed this wooden bowl from IKEA that both my husband and I just loved, and we've been talking about all the different things we could use it for, like both food related and non-food related things, so we're really stoked about this one. Next, moving into the clothing items, I got this Madewell shirt, these leggings that have pockets, which is always nice. Also, the color, I don't know, I'm not great with the lighting yet, so I feel like it's kind of hard to see the color. These are like way darker than they're showing up on camera. And then I got these pants. They're like an active pant, but they're kind of like joggers, and they're really lovely. And they're, again, darker than they look on camera. I think in person they look a little bit darker. And they're just like a nice green color, and I'm really excited about them. They look really comfy. Next, I got this dress that it's going to be really hard to show all of it on camera at one time because it's big and it has a big skirt, and I'm really excited about it. I want to wear more dresses. I love how people look when they're wearing dresses. I just always feel weird wearing dresses because I live in a pretty religious area. So I always feel like there's the assumption if you're wearing a dress that you're either coming or going from like a church activity. And I just kind of need to break that, you know, and just wear dresses anyway, even if I'm not coming or going from church. Okay, this is my favorite item I thrifted. And it is actually like lighter, I think, than it appears on camera. It's like a very, very light green, almost like an off-white. I don't know. It looks a little green in some lights, but in some lights it just looks off-white. And it's just like a little light coat. Like maybe a raincoat. And I'm really, really excited about this one because I don't really have anything like it. And I think it's going to be really good as we're going into spring and the weather is like not quite as cold, but you still need a little something, you know? And it's really cute. And it has this pattern on the inside of the collar, which I love. I think it's just a nice little pattern. This is the last item I got, and it's probably objectively the best find because it's this Columbia jacket that I got for $15. And it looks like it's in pretty good shape. And it's one of the ones that has the Omni-Heat thing on the inside, the Omni-Heat technology. So it's going to be really warm, and we're kind of coming out of the season where I really need this. But I'm still pretty excited about it. I mean, a Columbia jacket for $15, I feel like that's a steal. And it also looks like it's in really good shape. Like you can see it's been worn a little bit as it has like stuff that's caught in the Velcro, you know, which happens with just like normal wear. And then it has this one little tear right here at the top of the hood, which I don't know if this is why the person got rid of it. It's just like this one little thing, but honestly, just like that's A, not a huge deal, and B, would be so easy to fix, I feel like, with just a little needle and thread. So I think this is the real steal. Like I said, not quite my favorite item, but one I was very excited about and definitely will be getting a lot of use out of in the future. I almost forgot about the true last item. I know I said the last one was the last one, but this is actually the last one. These shoes that I got that I think are very cute and also look like they have never been worn or maybe worn a couple times. Like there is a little wear line here, but like the inside doesn't have like any foot marks and the bottom is pretty clean. So it doesn't look like they've been worn a whole lot. And I think they are very cute. And just like that, it's time to wrap up the vlog. I have had overall a pretty good day. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me and seeing what happens. And honestly, just like normal stuff. One thing I haven't talked about that I have really been trying to keep in mind recently is just how grateful I am that I have come to a spot where I'm actually able to do this. My music doesn't get a whole lot of plays. I don't make a whole lot of money from it. I really do this because I enjoy it and because it's like the thing that makes me the happiest is making music and sharing it, even if it's not with that many people. And what I've been trying to remember today is that 3 years ago or 4 years ago, this was a pipe dream. For so many years of my life, I even stopped playing any instruments because I didn't think I was good enough. And I didn't think I was allowed to because I wasn't allowed to make mistakes. I didn't allow myself to make mistakes, and it's kind of impossible to play music and learn an instrument and become good at an instrument. It is impossible to do any of those things without making mistakes. So I've just been trying to think today. One thing I haven't talked about and is a little more serious is like, I have just been trying to think today of how grateful I am for the growth. You know, my song hasn't gotten a whole lot of streams today, but just putting it out and all the streams it has gotten, is a huge sign of growth for me. Like I wrote Bad Man, the song that was released today, I wrote that in 2020. And it was less than 6 months after I said, screw this, screw everyone who's telling me I shouldn't do this. I'm going to do it. I'm going to write music. Even though people tell me I shouldn't, even though people tell me I don't want this, even though people tell me I'm not good enough, I'm going to do it anyway. So that was in 2020. Or 2019 that I decided that, in the end of 2019. And it was lockdown, one of the first lockdowns, that I actually wrote Bad Man, because I bought a guitar. I bought my first guitar in the spring of 2020 with money I had saved up to go on a trip to Europe. And then the pandemic happened. So, I didn't go on that trip to Europe, but I bought a guitar. And the first song I wrote on that guitar was Bad Man. And it's now out in the world. And I feel like I've changed a lot as a musician since then. But I'm still really proud. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that, like, I never truly thought this was possible. So, yeah, that's the one thing, like I said, I haven't really talked about, but I've been trying to think about, is just how grateful I am to see the progress I've made. And just being proud of that progress, even if it doesn't seem like it's a lot. So, with that, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to say good night. I will be up a little bit longer. It's only 9:40 something, so I'm not quite going to go to bed, but I am going to sign off the vlog because the rest of the stuff I have to do tonight is boring stuff. Like clean up the mess I made in my room, showing off all the clothes I bought. I got to get all those clothes hung up and put away and all that fun stuff. Actually, I should probably wash them first. So I need to check all the care instructions. But anyway, I need to clean up, put things away. It's a mess in here right now. So, like I said, I hope you enjoy. I hope you go stream Bad Man if you want to hear it. It is available wherever you stream your music. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.